Hey girl, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be testing out a new foundation to me by the brand Christian Beauty Co. I'm so excited. This will be the first time that I'm trying this brand out. I'm hearing so many great things about their makeup products. I was looking at the different products that she offered, and so I figured let me try the Liquid Foundation because that's usually the type of foundation that I go for. And she has sample sizes, which is awesome. So if you are having trouble finding out what shade you would be, you can try out one of the sample sizes for $4, which is amazing. And then you can pick up a few shades and see which would be best for you. And I love that. And of course it is clean beauty, which is amazing. So I was definitely excited to give them a try. I do have another foundation that I want to try next, but for now we're going to be testing and reviewing this foundation. And this foundation is the Divine Confident Plant Powered Foundation, and it comes in 23 inclusive shades. The formula is a natural demi matte finish, so it's in between matte and glowy or dewy, but it is a more of a natural finish. I believe it could work for any skin tone. It just all depends on how you prep the skin. And of course, if you have dry skin, I would say prep the skin well so that it won't be too drying. And then if you have oily skin, then you prep the skin so that it can be mattified. But I believe with this finish, anyone can use it. It just depends on how you prep your skin. When I was looking for a shade, I knew I wanted something that was either neutral. So I picked out 3 shades because I wasn't sure which one would work for me. I picked out shade 18, which is Cold Glorious, dark warm, yellow undertone. And then I picked Crown, which is shade 20, dark neutral. And then she threw in Anointed 21, which is a deep dark neutral. So we're going to see how they look on the skin. I'm going to swatch them on my hand, and then I'm also going to try it out on my face so you can see, especially if you are my shade twin and you would like to know, well, which shade should you pick up? Or if you're deeper than me, you'll have a shade reference. They're new to me. I heard about this brand through another fellow creator on here. She goes by the name Alexa Chan. I'll put her name on the screen, but she shares a lot of their products, and that's how I actually discovered this brand. And I'm so excited because this will be the first time that I'm trying out products from this brand and also featuring a faith-based beauty brand. That is so exciting to me because as a believer, supporting other brands that don't align with my beliefs and don't align with my core values, it brings me joy to share and talk about a brand that does. So this is what it came in. This is the box. I guess it's on brand themed, the desert botanicals, and it has like a beautiful card on the inside. And then I have the 3 shades here. She also threw in a beauty blender, which was so sweet of her. And then it has like the stuffing in the box. So if you like videos like this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into this first impressions video. And then the card that came in it, it says, "You are altogether beautiful, my love. There is no flaw in you." Song of Solomon 4:7. So beautiful, Christian Beauty Co. And it says, "The heart behind Christian Beauty Co. I long for a beauty brand that truly aligns with my values, one that championed inclusivity, held unwavering integrity, and offered genuine pure ingredients. Finding none, I created it. My skincare journey, shaped by years of embracing desert botanicals, taught me their most profound lesson. We don't merely survive the harsh conditions of life, we are designed to flourish within them. The cactus, agave, and aloe stands as living testaments to this strength. Christian Beauty Co. echoes that truth. We carry desert endurance into every formula, so your skincare becomes a daily reminder and an affirmation of your own resilience and a quiet assurance that even in life's dry seasons, you are divinely equipped to thrive. As you meet your reflection, may it affirm the beautiful, unbreakable strength already within you. Thank you for being there truly, Sylvia." That is so beautiful, and that's why I'm so excited to test out this foundation from this brand and also try other cosmetic products. We have 3 shades here. I have shade 18, which is called Glorious, and then I have shade 20, which is called Crown. And then I have shade 21, which is called Anointed. Love the names. So cute. And this is what they look like. They come in these dropper tubes. So practical and useful because you can reuse this if you travel. So love it. So excited to get into this. So let's start with some swatches. We're going to go from lightest to darkest. I'm going to swatch it on my hand so you can see what it looks like against my skin tone. Okay, so we're going to start off with shade 18, which is called Glorious. And I'm just going to swatch it on my hand. And as you see, that is the lightest shade. And then the second shade is going to be Crowned. And we're gonna just swatch that right next to Glorious. And that's what Crowns look like. And then the last shade, which is called 21 Anointed, I'm going to swatch that right next to Crowned. And that's all three shades from the lightest to the darkest. So we have 18, 20, and 21. And as you can see, there's definitely a difference in the shades and the undertone. On this side, I'm going to go in with shade 18. And then on this side, I'm going to go in with shade 20. Just so that we can see the difference in case you are looking for a shade reference. I'm going to pick that up with my spatula. And as you can see with this shade, it's on the warm side. And I think that should be enough for this side. Out. So this is shade 18. And that's what that looks like. So now we're going to go in on this side with shade 20, Crowned. And now we're going to blend that out. Now you tell me if you notice a difference. I know for me, I noticed that this side is more warmer than this side. This one is leaning a little more neutral, a little more deeper. When you look at my neck and my chest, it is more deeper, but when you look on this side, it blends better with my neck and my chest, but it is a little more warmer. I believe I can go with this shade, but I think I probably would be in the middle. Like if there was a shade that had neutral and golden yellow undertones mixed, that would be my perfect match, but this is a better match, I say. But you guys let me know in the comments. I do prefer how this looks against my neck and my chest. I do like this shade against my face, but then when you go down here, you can see there's a difference of the color and it's not a perfect match. If I had a turtleneck on, then you wouldn't notice, but my neck is exposed, so you can see the difference and it doesn't match, but it's still a beautiful formula. I love how it looks. It does look satin, so I can only imagine when it does sets down that it's going to be that semi-matte finish. And again, it all depends on how you prep your skin, on how it may look, but it looks beautiful on the skin. It really looks flawless. It reminds me of my Jane Iredale foundation, but it seems lighter. Not lighter in coverage, but it doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, and I love that. And it doesn't feel irritating to the skin, which is a plus for me, especially acne-prone skin girlies. We can appreciate foundation that does not break us out or irritate the skin. This definitely is a better match. This side right here, shade 18. So if you are my shade twin, I say try the sample of 18, but then you can also pick up shade 20 to see if you like the neutral undertone better. Overall, I do think it's a beautiful formula. Let me finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. All right, so this is what it looks like. This is shade 18, which is called Glorious. And then this shade is shade 20, which is called Crowned. And honestly, now when it's all done, you can't even tell that I have two different shades on. But what you can tell is that the skin looks beautiful. I love it. You have to let me know what you think. So far, I like it, but I'm gonna continue to play around with it and see as much as I can with my sample sizes if I'm really enjoying it. But so far, first impressions, I love it. I love how it looks on the skin. You can see the difference. I mean, compared to my neck, I do. I don't know if you notice a difference, but I do. I wasn't sure because, you know, I'm not really into the matte formulas. So the semi-matte was kind of like, well, I like it. But looking at it, the skin still looks beautiful. It still looks youthful and glowy, of course, because of how I prep my skin. And then, you know, the makeup that I put on top, the finish of that. But I love it. So I would say if you still like glowy foundations, this still could be a good foundation for you. It just all depends on how you prep your skin. So I would say this is definitely a flexible formula. Look at the skin. To me, it looks satin. And that's my happy medium when it comes to matte formulas, is if I can get it to look satin, then I'm fine with that. And again, it doesn't irritate my skin. I still am not feeling any irritation on my skin, which is great for us acne prone, sensitive skin girlies. I wasn't sure about the warm undertone of the shade 18, Glorious, but as you can see, it looks good against my neck. This shade was 20. But I say this would be my shade. If I'm gonna get a shade, that will be my shade. Now, if she extend the shades and add an in-between shade, that would be even great. Like if it had some neutral mixed in with that golden undertone. But this so far will be the best shade match that she has on the website. So if you are my shade twin, I would say grab one of the samples of shade 18 and then maybe you can get a 20 just to see if you would like it. I also bronzer contoured with shade 21 here. So it's like a subtle like bronze contour, but I love that too. So I utilize all three shades and it looks stunning. And it reminds me of my Jane Iredale foundation. So I'm excited to see how this foundation works with my go-to products in my makeup routine, but so far I love it. I love how it looks on the skin. She does have another foundation which is in a cream formula. It's the Tallow Cream Foundation. So I'm excited to try that. I want to try that out too because I am looking for something that is like my perfect skin tone that can be for my no makeup days or my in the rush makeup days where I just want to spot conceal on top of my tinted sunscreen. So yeah, I'm excited to try that out. I'm gonna give that a try. I wanted to try this first to see how this worked with my skin, and then I will like to try that foundation as well. But you have to let me know if you agree in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you've tried this foundation before, or if you're thinking about picking it up, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for sticking around to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And if you are interested in Christian Beauty Co., I'll leave a link down below to the website where you can check out her website and all the other products that she has up on there. But I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until next time, bye.